Hey guys, how you guys doing? One Beer Bishop here, and my co-host Baker.
What's up, Bishop?
Uh, we have an honor today of having Tyson from Copper John. It's always an honor have you, have you in the show. Real quick, I'm gonna have today I have a sponsor for my show, so I'm gonna play their video real quick.
Beard Talk with Bishop is sponsored by Leanne Cleaning Solutions LLC. For all you cleaning needs in the Orlando, Florida area, call 585-615-0036.
All right. As you guys know, my co-host Baker in the show.
What's going on?
So how you doing, Baker?
What we doing? Yeah, we're doing good,
I
bud.
just realized you were
Glad
wearing a
to-
Copper John's hat. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we support.
I appreciate it, man.
But I'm excited to talk to you, Tyson. I've been using your products for a while now, and I love it.
Yeah, we've talked via chat for quite a while.
Yeah,
Right.
and we're getting a good group of people in here. So you want me to just say hello to this lovely people?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, we got David Brown. What's up, buddy? Jeff
Hey.
Harmon. We have Copper John's Melissa. How are you?
Hey, Melissa.
We have Tame Maine Beard Company.
Hey.
And we got the one and only 30 Spray J.
Did
We
you?
have Frankie J. And we have Bane Blends, Jacob.
How you doing, Jacob?
And
It's my
that's
beauty
it for
pageant
this
wave to
second.
everyone.
Oh man, that's funny. That's a great beauty pageant. So
Yeah.
Tyson from Copper John, how you doing, sir?
Amazing. Thanks so much for having me on.
All
I
right, so,
was honored that you asked.
man, it's to be honest, it's definitely a pleasure to have you on our show.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. Except, man, I am going gray. I mentioned that yesterday on my live. I'm like, holy crap. I need to just trim these puppies down so that it's not so noticeable.
And a long time ago, I decided to let it go. Hey, beer, Looney Tune, I appreciate it.
I ain't fighting it.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's for sure. So we have the link at the bottom. So let's Tyson, this we like to keep it just like not any script. We just like to talk like within friends, right? But listen to. So first of all, I started knowing about you from Melissa, and then of course
I
then I
love that
followed
lady.
you.
She's awesome.
Yeah, and then I followed you on your live that you do on, and one of the things that was it just took me and it was so impressive was that you asked me my real name, right? And usually a lot of people don't do that. So that was like, for me, it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I like to know who you are. Like with Baker and everyone, I'm just like, guys, I really want to know who you are. Like, I want to create a community of respect and kindness where we can all be vulnerable, we can all share, we can all support and root for everyone. And the only way you do that is if you know the person. So that's
Right.
why that's why I'm doing I used to do, I don't have time to do it like I used to do the Copper Lodge where I interview
Right.
one of the everyone. And but now I'm just doing shout outs. And so, like I was telling, I know Viking Papa Jeff sent one, and it's just like a small little bio of his wins and all this kind of stuff with pictures. And so I'm going to start doing that on my lives just to support everyone, because I think it's important that we all know who everyone is. Because I mean, we're at this point, the people I've met in life from YouTube, there's no difference now. Like, you're just like, you've known each other for so long that it's just like you're friends, and
Yeah,
you
I
just
agree.
Yeah.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. I don't know how you, Melissa, and everybody else that kind of does these shows remembers everybody's name and what what's going on in their life and everything. I mean, you guys got a big following, so I just watched your show from yesterday, and you talk to him like you would talk to somebody on the street. It's just, hey, what's going on? How's your life? How's this? And it's awesome. You guys do make it homey feel,
Right.
very homey.
Well, Melissa likes to remind me of names. Like
Yeah.
I'll say like Sofa, remind me your name, and then all of a sudden Melissa's like name, and I'm like, oh, okay, how you doing?
Hey, I want to say hi. We got a few more people in here, so definitely want to say hi to
Yep.
Chris from True North. Thank you, sir. And of course, Bearded Chief. Congratulations on the new baby. I'm glad that mom
Oh, did he
and
have
the
him?
baby are good. Yes.
Did his daughter have him?
Yep.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Congratulations,
It was
buddy.
on Monday, so that's why he was not up on the Monday Mayhem. He was busy with the baby, so it's funny because I'm a faithful guy, right? I'm a faithful guy. Unfortunately, I don't go to church like I used to, but it's amazing when you have. I know how worried. I mean, I haven't spoke to him since the baby, but I could tell how worried he was from all the waiting, because um, a couple
Until
days
the
before.
baby's born, it's always
Oh
like
yeah,
there's always ifs.
yeah. So, but it's the baby, just the blessing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's how it is. So, and Chris and Tara from True North, the baby, how they implement the baby on like I got a couple cards of them. They say, "Hey, baby Finn, help us pack this with us." It's just cool. And of course, Melissa with the bond that me and Melissa got because our kids, right? So I mean, this community is amazing.
My favorite thing is when Melissa's giving me a voice message and you hear their kids in the background. She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Don't be sorry. You're a mom first."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely so. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of the things, man.
it is
It's one of the
nice.
things.
The community is growing. We got a little Spartan and baby Chief's grandkid. So
Yep.
it's I guess they moved them to a children's hospital. So we are praying for you, Chief. We know everything's going to work out, and
Yep.
just make sure give all the love of this community to Chief and his family.
Yeah, for sure. You're gonna keep your family, the baby, in the prayers. Everything's gonna be okay, for sure. Yeah. So Tyson, let's. When you started your company?
July 1st, 2020.
July 1st, 2020, man. So I gotta say
Wow.
that logo that you have in there, that looks like Logan a little bit.
What's funny is everyone who gets it, all their kids, like when they get the sticker or anything like that, they're like, "Dad, is that you?" So every kid's parent thinks it's their dad.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
No, but what
we got
happened is my brother. So I would say March, like I was part of the community before we built Copper Johns, and I would say in March of that year of 2020, I asked my brother. He's an artist. He's really really good. Does a lot of more abstract, cartoonish kind.
Right,
Hey Josh, can you make me a logo that's me? And he did it, and I'm like, "Hey, I love it, but it's not it." Like, I had something in my mind, like, it's not it. So I went to Fiverr, and I seriously saw, like, vintage. I looked and then everything was cool, but then I saw a vintage one where this guy makes the vintage ones and, labels or logos.
right.
It was obviously the most expensive, but, this is what he came up with. He came up with a lot of things, and this is what he came up with, and I'm just like, "I love it." Because the copper johns are fly fishing hooks, so you have the copper
Right.
johns on both sides. You have the rivers and trees. Like that's us. I'm like,
yeah.
and obviously that picture is not me anymore, but I like.
The details,
I
bro.
wish
The
I had that
details.
picture.
The details on the beard, the trees in the background. I mean, you could see a lot of details on it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't do anything when it comes embroidery or anything with that because of the detail.
Right.
Um, but that's okay. I've had
Right.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Hi, Tara. How you doing? I appreciate you being here. There was Greg Hall. How you doing, sir? Thank you.
And we got
Uh,
Bearded Squatch. He just entered.
yep.
My chat doesn't work.
Huh.
That's
Hi, we have Ely.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the very bottom. It's different than StreamYard. It's totally opposite. I'm like at the bottom. I'm like, it's
Yeah.
not moving. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Garrett. Hope you had a good birthday, buddy. Hey, Tara. Hey, Chris.
Yep. Yeah, he
Oh,
had how old is Gary now? He's a puppy.
I know he's a
right?
young buck. I don't know if he's in his 40s yet. Maybe like 23, 24.
Yeah, I don't think he's on the 40s yet. It's how Tyson. Since you got that subject, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 45.
45. Yeah. Me and you are the same age. I was born in February.
I was born November of 79.
Okay, I was
I'll be
born
46 here.
February 80. So he's a few months
Oh,
older
nice.
than me. Yep. Oh, so he's
Yeah.
34.
Yeah, I'm like, when did I become the oldest one? Like, I go to places, I'm like, when did that happen? And people look up to you for advice and stuff. I'm like, when did that happen?
Man,
well, I'll tell you, Tyson, you're not the oldest one in here.
Oh, how old are you?
52.
Nice.
You can.
That's okay.
I had told
Do you
him.
have hair?
Yeah, I had told him before. You can't tell that he's 52.
No, you can't tell.
Yeah.
But it's all relative at this point. Like, everyone looks the same age to me.
Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just yeah. Chief said Young Bucks, of course.
Garrett's
34.
Yeah, 34. He said I am 34 and my daughter made me an amazing chocolate birthday cake. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, go ahead, Tyson.
I didn't say anything. I think that was Baker.
So
I kind of go down the rabbit hole.
Frozen. There he is.
I may have frozen there for a second.
Go ahead. You're okay. You okay?
You were in a stoic part though. You were like this.
Yeah. Quiet. Yeah. So you are a Utah, internet, right, Tyson?
So
I am.
That's okay, Baker. Don't worry about it. It's all good, bro.
We can see you now.
Okay. So where I was going on it is I know you guys kind of do some of the trends. You show the original video, and then basically you guys do the same in the video. So how many times has Logan died?
Multiple. What's funny is we didn't do it on purpose. It's just we're not good at them. Usually, like, we showed the one that failed, like when the guy's angry and he punches the wall and his friend jumps on his shoulders. So, but I could not hold him because it was so in a weird location. I had to hold him, and I could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
Like, my muscle was just like no.
Yeah.
And I had way too much fun, and usually it's like he died, but this one we just kept it going. But no, we have so many more. It's the thing is, we really do try to do the trends, but it just never works, and so then Logan dies.
that is pretty funny.
Well, the last one I saw, you threw him out the window.
Yeah, that was what was that? Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
That was that video part.
Oh, and the one with they do the water and they spin around. That one made me giggle. I mean, that one made me laugh yesterday so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I see one, they always make me laugh. Yeah, him and I, like, I'll come up with an idea and he'll come up with the idea, and then next thing you know, we combine them and it just works. We never know what we're going to be filming, but we just do. It's just fun.
So of course you guys are friends, right?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been friends?
I think it was 2022 in Snowbird is when we officially met at the beer competition there. It wasn't Worlds, but it was Nationals or something like that. And it was a big one. And like Aaron was there and a bunch of other guys were there, and we just connected. I made fun of him right from the get-go, like, because it was hilarious. He was trying to become a part of the Bearded Vikings, and they were treating him like garbage, and it was hilarious.
Right.
But we just had so much fun. We connected, and we're very like-minded, and so we had him. I had him on the Copper Lodge. He was one of my guests,
Okay.
and it was weird. It's just like we're close together. We connected, and so everyone's like, "You should start a podcast." I'm like, "Why not? Let's have fun." And so we started a podcast, and it got serious really quick, and that's kind of where we are now.
That's so. Does he live in? Do you guys live in the same town?
No, he's about an hour south of me,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
but we literally see each other. Like yesterday, we were together for 8 a.m. until 5, and like we'll, like I said, Monday we're going to be speaking to 100 first responders, like fire, like EMTs, administrators, policemen, and all that kind of stuff about men's mental health and why it's
Right.
important. And so I'll be there. Then we do our podcast on Tuesday, and then Wednesday we help with I Love You, Brother, and then Thursday we're going to another meeting. So we see each other all the time.
Wow.
And it is pretty cool, man. You know that you guys are bonded so much. You know, on the Copper John. So I'll tell you, my first video that I saw from you guys was the one with the donkey.
Oh yeah,
And I saw
yeah.
that
He
video.
threw
I saw that
himself in the
video.
bushes. I was like, what?
Yes, I saw that video, and I was like, "What? I didn't get it." Okay, I didn't get it. Then I saw another video, the one with the fake butt,
Uh huh.
and I was like, "Who's that? Who's that? These guys?" And then I saw Melissa, and then I saw you, and I was like, "I knew." Then it kind of, it
No, we're
followed.
very odd, and I'm not. We're proud of it. Like we're just ourselves. We got into the point where we used to be embarrassed of filming in front of people. Now we're just like, nah, it's just us.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah,
good. It's great content. Great content.
Well, and it always makes people laugh when they're watching us, and
Yeah.
it brings conversation to them, and we get to befriend other people and stuff like that. And sometimes I make it weird, not on purpose, but it's just fun.
it is. Man, I got some. So I got some pictures I want to show real quick. Of course, that Copper John.
Yeah, that's what
The,
me and my son did a video for long format on our YouTube channel
okay.
when we were talking about ball wash.
All right. And that is, yeah, sorry about that. That is definitely a great picture. I mean, it also not a great pic. It's not only a great picture, but man, it showcased that beer completely plus the logo in the bag. So it's
Yeah,
definitely
I
a great
love it.
picture.
Yeah,
I like it. So
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun. That was kind of what, last month, 2 months ago, when I was like, okay, I'm starting to get skinny.
yeah. Hey, so it is funny. It is funny. Let's point that out real quick because you not only a great scent maker like a lot of other company owners here in our chat, but
There's amazing
also,
people, company owners that do that.
yeah, also I love the what you do for mental health, and it brings me back to these to your podcast that you have.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want me to talk about it or?
Yes, sir, please.
Yeah, so Dad Bods and Beards, we just finished our second year. We've recorded 110 episodes now. I think 100, no, I think 96, 97 have been released. I really don't know. Um, but we had some movie stars on, we've had some TV stars, but we don't care about that. What we care about is like we'll have people who don't even have social media on and no one knows, but their story is so impactful that they need to be heard. Um, we've had a gentleman called I just was with him this week. His name's Kylo Kilo Singh. He was Hawaii's
Okay.
most wanted, and he was number 4 in the world behind Tiger Woods in golf in junior amateurs. And he got cocky
Hmm.
and got kicked out of school, lost his scholarship, got addicted to meth, and what the stuff he did to make sure that he was able to continue taking meth landed him in jail.
Wow.
He escaped, became Hawaii's most wanted, and then was in prison for 10 years. And his story and who he is now, um, Dude, it's inspirational. And we've had so many amazing people, so many what I've learned is empathy, where I know you, I know Baker, I know all of us are going through something.
Right.
And so I've learned that it's okay not to be okay. And it starts with you. So meaning it's okay that we're not okay,
Right.
but you need to fix it. You need to go and do the work so that fill your feels. It's a good thing. Like, oh, I'm sad. Okay, why are you sad? That's protecting you. Like, help it and understand it, but work on it so that it doesn't overpower you.
Right.
And so I've really learned this over the past couple of years, and we've had really scary moments where we've actually had to call around and do wellness checks on some of the people where they come and text us or DM us on our Instagram, say goodbye, love you guys, you've done so much, but we can't do it anymore. And I'm like, wait a second.
Right. Yeah.
And we've saved a few, and it's been really cool. What's really cool is we're #1 in beards. If you search beards, we're number 47 in what is it? Unscripted in the world, which is freaking hilarious because
Right.
I come with one question because then we just riff off of the answer because it's their story. So we just want to understand it and so that we can help other people. And then yeah, we're #4 overall outside the world, outside the country, and in America. I don't know where I don't even think we're ranked in America.
I just saw something on that you posted here. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. I don't know exactly when it was, but it was that you guys were recognized. You was recognized on the what top 25 or top 50,
Top 40.
top 40, and then Logan was like number 2. So if I was in your shoes, it don't matter what number. The main thing is you guys, both of you guys together, are on are on the top 50. That's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't even know that list existed. Someone actually sent it to me, and I'm like, wait, what? That's really cool. No, it's like because Copper John started because I'm allergic to a lot of things,
Right.
and so I had to create something that I can use that I was proud of. But then the whole thing of reason I learned that I love my beard so much because it gave me so much confidence. It made me it gave me like it gave me enough um what is the word? I'm blanking here. Enough to go out in the world and know that everything's going to be okay.
Right.
That I can do this. That I look good. And then so the whole model from the get-go was be proud of who you are because it was my mask, it was my shield, it protected me. And then that's kind of why Copper Johns is on the outward experience, Dad Bods Beards on the inward, and that's kind of what we talk about.
It is. It is. So I have a picture here I want to show everybody. I hope you don't mind, but there you go.
Not ego, Jay.
I wonder who that handsome fellow right there, who it is.
Dude, how long ago was that? I
I
remember
don't
that
know. I
picture.
just
That was a
listen.
long time ago.
So I was looking for
I was called Jabba the Hutt by my sister-in-law because of that picture.
I was looking for some pictures to do the show, because I do my homework, right? Sometimes a little bit better than others, but so I do my homework, and then I come across this picture. I was like, I have to have this picture. I have to have this picture. You know.
Yeah, he's saying it
David,
nicely, but
I think strength is better. I think the word
he's
was
saying it
strength. They're
nicely,
trying
but
to
he
figure out what
becomes
it
a
was.
stalker.
Yeah,
That's
and then,
hilarious.
yeah.
And I was holding my son, and he's 21 now, and I think he was like 4 or 5 then.
Well, that's definitely a lot, and then I mean, you and Logan got some amazing pictures. Like this. This is one of my favorite pictures of you guys. Is the vision that you guys have. Man, I don't know how that started, but I will say this: don't stop it. You guys have, uh, it's amazing. I've been watching you guys for a minute now. Just what you guys do and the inspiration. Um, you know, like you said, nothing is scripted, and I like that. I know a lot of people like that because you guys are both funny, and the chemistry is definitely there.
Yeah. Yeah, Logan's story is a hard one to listen to sometimes, and but because he's willing to talk,
Right.
and I think we've gotten a lot of messages about how we've been able to help people, and same with Copper Johns. We've been here, like, your products really help, that type of thing, and give
Right.
me the motivation, as David would say, to conquer the day and the world and know that they look their best. So,
Right.
dude, we just do the best we can, and my wife always reminds me, be humble, be humble. I'm like, what am I doing that makes you think I'm not humble? Like, but no, Melissa reminds me too sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what I'm doing, but no, it's just I'm just grateful that we're able to help people, and that people are willing to listen to two random dudes that just talk about their life and their experiences, and then we bring on some amazing people that have gone through it, and and then we get to learn from it and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So it's really cool.
Right. Yes. Listen, man. And then of course I got this is my other second favorite picture.
Nice.
Our stepbrothers.
Yeah. When I saw this picture, I was like, man, I don't know how old that is, but it's genius.
That was Christmas.
That was amazing picture too, and
Yeah, no, we actually wanted to create a video with it, but JC Penney's wouldn't let us film, so we
really
could only get the pictures.
the pictures. Man, that is epic.
So
Epic.
we are going to create a
Oh,
calendar, and we're going to make with the calendar, and it's going to be awkward, all that kind of stuff, and we'll film it and make it a video, and then we'll sell
Right.
them.
That
and
is,
you
I
even
mean,
went to
it
JC
is.
Penney's for that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was hilarious because everyone was just looking at us like we're idiots. I'm like, we are.
But but that's what make you no lie, man. That's what make you the way you guys are. That's how people can get with you guys because the funny
Yeah, we
stuff
have
that
no
you guys
shame.
do.
Yeah, we
So
have no shame.
yeah, that's I mean it's great. Like I say, it is definitely great. So let's um let's talk about your oils, man. Because so I have followed you guys for a while, and I get in your lives once in a while when I have the time, and Melissa and all that, and then so I'm real weird about being like this on my sense that I like, right? But then Melissa was talking about this one oil, um, and I got it. It was on the rocks,
Oh yeah, pineapple
and
margarita.
yes, man. And when I got the so it was she was on the I think she was on the show on the Monday Mayhem, and we were talking about that oil, and I got it, and when I got it, man, he was like, yeah. So then I tried it, and of course I had to get the butter,
Yeah,
and Chief was telling me that butter was creamy, and I mean, I'm telling you, it is creamy. It smells good. Um, I'm not real big on usually at night using fragrance to go to bed. I usually use the unscented, but I have used this one and I definitely like it to go to bed. It's not you could tell the fragrance is there in the scent, but it's not super powerful. And it's for me, it's smooth to go to sleep with.
yeah. I purposely, I'll make some that are strong. Some sense like Bourbon Bayou is naturally strong. The Nag Champa and Patchouli, those type of scents are really
Right,
strong, but some scents aren't. When you get with like the fruity scents and that type of stuff, they're not necessarily very strong. Um, and then you look at the IFRA and what you're allowed to put and all that kind of stuff, and so
right,
you make sure everyone's safe. But there's days where it's just like I wish I could make it stronger, but I don't want to overpower. But
right,
I like the strength that I have. I know there's a lot of people, not a lot. There's a few that wish that I would make things stronger. But overall, um, I like the scent profiles that we have. I like experimenting and making something new every month. To me, that's the best part of the whole job is actually the creation process of it,
right,
and the content creation. I really enjoy that too. But I really enjoy. I not to be mean to other company owners. I buy their products, but to support them. Um, but I really just like myself, and I'm testing new scents all the time, and so I'm just never really wearing anyone else's but mine, and I love it.
right. um, now Baker's back, and then so Baker was talking to me before the show. He was talking about the revitalized oil that he had that you guys have.
Right, revitalizing hair serum.
Yep.
The
Go
one
ahead,
that I
Baker.
said we can give away to.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love this stuff. This stuff, I think it's helped me so much with my goatee. It was helping with my beard that I was
Yeah, you
growing out
sent that
until
picture
Worlds came.
for the competition. It really was working.
Yeah, and I believe in it. If anybody's having any trouble, like underneath my lip it was a bad area, and it's just overall the whole beard. I use it every night before I go to bed. I go back and forth from the scents, so it's all good. I think it's helped a lot.
Well, I appreciate that. That was I put a lot of research into those oils. They're not very common oils, and I wasn't going for exotic. I was just going for the best,
Right.
no matter what the price was. And then I had to do research with caffeine, and Dan did help me with the research with caffeine. We both were looking, and we figured out, okay, this is the best ratio that you can use caffeine for topical, and him and I agreed on that. And then, yeah, I love it. My girls and my wife they'll put it on the night before, and they'll just take their head and their hair, and they'll go to bed and get in the shower in the morning and get ready, and they swear by it. I swear we go through like 10 bottles a month in
Yeah.
luckily I know the guy who makes it, but holy crap. They love it. And it works. My girl's hair looks really good, but they also use the shampoo, and the shampoo is really good.
Right. I mean, I just got to ask you: do you have anything that you don't like on your? I mean, I smell some of the stuff, and I had tried some
There's a
of these
lot of
stuff.
scents I don't like.
Really?
Yeah, they're like I've actually like Bourbon Bayou. I can't stand. I hate making it. I'm not a Nag Champa fan. I'm Nightfall. I've smelled so much that I don't want it. But it's a staple. There's certain scents that it's just like I can't do it. But people love it. Like I'm just not going to make stuff that I love. I have to make stuff that other people want.
Right.
And so that's what I try. That's why on YouTube I have the members only type of where we do the live, where they get to
Right.
help me every. We do it about every quarter, every 3 months to they get to help me create a scent for the scent of the month, because it's not that I don't. I have tons of ideas and I have things that I can create. It's just let's see what you guys want, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you what you want.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was looking the other day. I got a funny story. I was telling Baker. So that this for the 4th of July when you had the buy one get one free. So I have my car set up, and I was gonna order it, and then I had something to do, and I forgot. I have a short span memory, man, and I like a bunch of.
ADHD, it's a
Then,
thing.
yeah, and then I went to it, and I was like, man, the sale's over. I was like, but I want to bring this scent profile, the Colorado border. I was looking. That's the scent profile for the Maroon Bell Colorado border.
Room bills. I'm wearing the clone right now.
Man, so the scent profile, it got my attention right away, but I
It's really
couldn't
good.
find I couldn't find the oil.
No, so it's the scent of the month.
Okay,
And so at the end of the month, I'll go put it on the closeout sale or the sell
okay,
on the clearance stuff. And once it's gone, it's gone. Maroon bells will come back.
okay.
It usually, Nampalis will come back again. Nampalis, I went crazy over but all that usually comes Black Friday. But I only make a limited amount because I have other things to do.
Yeah,
But I'll probably bring back 100 maroon bells, maybe 200. I'll bring about the same with the uh, Nepalis. I'll probably bring the same with Cherry Girl Pear, which is a cherry. Oh, dude, it's so good. I'm bringing back Harvest Moon. I was planning on doing it this month, but it's most likely going to be next month. Um, and then, no, but Maroon Bells will 100% make a comeback. We made that available for 2 months because it just kept, like, we've sold out 3 or 4 times. Like, it was just crazy. And then I made it a spray foam because everyone wanted it, and that's why
the
I'm wearing
scent
it.
profile sounds. I mean, it sounds amazing. The other scent profile, I think it's a scent of the month. is the Ozark.
Ozark, that's right now.
Okay, just can you tell me a little bit about it?
It has a sweetness to it, but it's dark at the same time. So in bottle, it's more sweet. Once you put it in beer and warm it up, you get that. So it has a real oud in it.
Mhm.
It's agar wood. That's what it is, but it's oud. But it's a real agar wood. And then I have the same oud that you find in English code. So I have two different types of oud in there. One's a fragrance, one's real. And so it kind of dissipates a little quick, but when it's there, dude, it's I haven't smelled an oud that good. It's just so
Right.
expensive and but it's so good. And it's it's one of my favorites. It really is. I know if you like oud, it's not as dark as you would want it to be, but it's dark where it's like almost like it's almost like it just kind of encapsulates you right here, and
Right.
then it just sits there, and it's so nice. It doesn't really wander; it just stays there with you.
The I just started to like oud probably about a month ago.
Have you tried Englers?
No.
Try Englers.
Yeah, I just like I said, I just started, and it's I always thought it'd be like super powerful and overpowering. And I try I tell you who I tried it from. It was a journeyman from Sakai beer.
Yeah.
And it was smooth and I liked it. I was surprised. The
Yeah,
combination
no,
with it was pretty good.
there are some ouds that when it's just oud, it's not my favorite. However, with this agar wood, um, the real stuff, I can make it and I would be so happy. But my price would probably, if that's it to make it strong enough, I would probably have to raise my pricing about $10 per
Right.
bottle because that's how expensive it is. That real stuff is like crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, so Tyson is being generous enough that we're gonna do a giveaway. The way we're gonna do it is Tyson's gonna come up with a number, and he's gonna let us know details about the number, and you guys gotta guess. So Tyson, what we giving out?
Do you want to do one or do you want to do both?
It's totally up to you.
Well, let's do. How long are we doing this? I can't remember.
Uh, at least an
Let's
hour.
do one giveaway now and one giveaway
Okay,
next in a little
that
bit.
sounds good with
So
me.
let's make this a peppermint revitalizing hair serum.
Okay. For you pick the number and say from one number to one number.
How many people are in here?
Uh, it was 20 a minute ago.
Okay, so let's go between 50 and 62.
Okay, 50 and 62 guys. So come on, chat. Let's pick a number between 50 and 62. And no, Baker, you cannot you don't count.
He knows the number.
Yeah.
All right, good luck, chat. Let's pick a number between 50 and 62 for that revitalized peppermint.
Dude, I don't know what this is. Oh, I know I'm drinking, but
All
I
right.
don't know why I love chewing on ice so much. It's my favorite.
It's done.
Yeah.
Well, that was right off the bat.
There you go. We already got the number. It was 54, Mr. Jeff Harmon.
That was my college football number.
Yeah, congratulations, Jeff. Send a message to Copper John Tyson, and he would definitely
It's info@copperjohnsbeard.com.
yeah.
And we're changing the emails here shortly to copperjohns.com. But right now it's info@copperjohnsbeard.com. And Melissa will take care of you.
Wow, that was quick.
I
Congratulations,
wouldn't
Jeff.
want to do this anymore if Melissa decided one day she's like, I'm done. I'm like, oh, so's Copper Johns.
So let's talk about that. About now that you brought her up, let's talk about Melissa. How long she's been working with you, for your company?
It literally feels like yesterday. But I think almost 2 years.
2 years. Wow.
Yeah, like um, I don't know who asked who, I think I asked Garrett if I could ask his wife if she, because something was brought up, like she was maybe looking for a little extra income or something because
Right.
she was a hairdresser. She's been more than a hairdresser. She is really good at what she does. And she's really smart. She knows the products, she knows everyone's products. And yeah, never. But anyway, I was like, "D- Garrett, is it okay if I text your wife? Because I wanted permission because it's his
Right.
wife.
Right.
It's you know,
Right.
and he's like, yeah, yeah, that would be awesome. And because Garrett and I are friends, like Garrett, I knew Garrett before her. He was making me videos and all that kind of stuff. He was making everyone videos. So I love
Right.
Melissa and his content. They've stopped since, but uh, they uh, they were making stuff, and he said, yeah, ask. And so I asked her, and she's okay, Melissa, forgive me because I'm your age. My doctor and I are really good friends. He was on the podcast too. And I was telling him my problems. I'm like, man, I can't continue doing customer service, make and do all this kind of stuff. And he's like, go find a middle-aged woman who's had children, and they will get whatever you need done. They have special powers because they
Right.
know how to get crap done. And then I heard Melissa, and I'm like, okay, Melissa, and holy crap, Melissa knows how to get crap done.
Mhm.
Like I'm like, hey Melissa, can we get this done? Do you think you can help me with this? And it's done within minutes. I'm like, how the crap did you do that?
Oh man, listen, you're not joking about that because I so one of my weakest things is thumbnails. I don't know how
Uh-huh.
to do them. Well, I didn't know how to do them. So I was asking Melissa in a couple of shows. I said, "Hey, can you hook me up with some thumbnails?" And she goes, "Yeah." But then I also noticed that she have a family, and I didn't want to take time from her kids, right? So I contact my brother, and my brother told me, he goes, "Download this app. It's all you need is there, and it will help you."
Canva.
So so I did the thumbnail for it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool. No, but yeah, no. What's funny is I recently I have we do it ourselves. But I'm not going to go into detail what's going on.
Right.
But Melissa, like, I needed her help. I didn't know how to do it. I'm like, Melissa, our sales deck is kind of outdated.
Right.
We need to add this and take this out. And can you adjust this? Here are the pictures. Can you help me with this? You say, oh, I don't know how to do it. This will probably take me a couple of days, maybe this kind of maybe a week. I'm like, that's totally okay. Just do your best, and if you can't, we'll hire someone to figure out to do it for me.
Right.
That's totally okay. Within like 20 minutes, she was done.
Wow,
The crap, girl.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I do know that,
she's really
Melissa, and I
smart.
really appreciate it. I know, but it pushed me to, because I got to learn it. You know, I mean, that's part of the deal. I have to learn it. But I know if I need help, I know what I got to do, Zach. So I thank you.
Yeah, no, I love Melissa and Garrett, and I think they just have been a huge blessing in my life. So just
Yeah.
like Logan and all of you guys, it's just it's funny. Like I said, when you create a community, you want to help each other,
Right.
and so I think I think we've succeeded because I want to help you, and you guys want to help me, and all this kind of stuff. And one thing I've noticed is if you're not fake and you're just yourself, your people will come.
Right.
And some of the people are not your people, and that's okay. That took me a long time to figure that crap out without getting my feelings hurt. Some people just don't like you just because, and that's okay.
Right. Yeah. It is true. Uh, yeah, man. When
Swear, 20
listen,
minutes.
when I send you the invite for to be in the show, I was like, and you said yes so fast. I was like, oh my god, I'm starstruck, to be honest. You know, uh,
I don't know why.
because man, I'll tell you the truth, because it's a lot of good companies out here, but there's you know even though that you are only started, you guys kind of like broke making the mold for all these other companies. You know what I mean? And then that is, for me, it's an honor that you're here. Um, I mean, it's an honor that I talked to Chris from True North. And I got any questions, he always there for to answer. Um,
Chris is a good man.
um, um, can't see, didn't see any questions, he's there for me, and then that for me means a lot. Beard Chief, a lot of people know this. Beard Chief gave me my he gave me my first start. I remember exactly like it was yesterday. We were talking about it. He was doing when Monday when the Monday show started, when they started, him and Dino. I was talking, sending his messages, and he goes, "Hey man, if you're gonna be around Monday, send me a message and I'll bring you in." I was like, "Okay." I didn't know what to expect, man. I was doing it on my phone, just my phone on the stand. I was doing the video, and I did a few videos with them, and then I was honored enough. I mean, they honored me with that question: "Do I want to be a permanent?" I was like, "Yeah," you know. And ever since that, they had took me on their wins, So I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris and I will talk occasionally. I don't talk to as many people as I used to. Not because I don't want to. It's just I only have a limited amount of time lately.
Right.
And so I always dedicate every Friday. I could be a multi 10, $20 million company and I will still do my live on Friday. Because I it's my thing. I really enjoy talking to everyone. Um, it's just it bothers me sometimes when people tell me I've changed because it does happen. And like your success has gotten to your head. I'm like, it hasn't. If anything, I have more empathy because everything I've gone through, and I have more love for you, and all this kind of stuff. It's just I can't show it as much as I want to because I'm doing other things now,
Right.
and it's hard. Like I have made my family a priority because for the first 4.5 years, I didn't see them. And now I have Melissa and I have people helping me make the product and I have another team who ships the product. It's like
Right.
I have time to be with my family now, and that's important to me. Like right after this, my family's meeting me here at the lab and we're going hiking. We're going 3 miles up, 3 miles down, and we're going to do that as a whole family, and I'm really excited for that.
Wow. Yeah, because
Nice.
in Utah is what time right now?
5:47. The sunset is at 9, and so we're hopefully going to be on top of the mountain around that time.
Wow.
Nice. Very
Hey,
nice.
man, I will never do that, but I'm there with you. Let's say that.
Don't say never. I thought I would never, and then all of a sudden I met a group of people who try to make you feel better about yourself, and then next thing you know, you're feeling better about yourself, and then all of a sudden you're doing things you wouldn't do, like a half marathon.
Yeah. Hey, now let's talk about that real quick because I followed you and I saw that you did that with your daughter, right?
Say that one more time.
You did that the race with your daughter, right?
My wife.
But your wife, okay, so that that had to be a big accomplishment, and it had to make you feel real
I
good.
I did not know how emotional I was going to be at the finish line. I crossed the finish line
Right,
and I didn't say anything to the person handing me this. Um I and I looked like a jerk when I took it from her, but I was like my eyes were starting to water up and I felt stupid, but it's just like it's something that I never thought I would be able to do.
right,
I've always thought I was going to die young, always, because I'm a big guy, and I just kind of went with the thing. But then I met Logan, and then we've had people on the podcast, and then we kind of joined groups that really help you be your best self. And exercise and eating better was part of my life. And next thing you know, I'm training for this half marathon, and it's hard. I don't know. Running is not fun. Like today, I just ran 6 miles in intervals. Like, we ran uh, a quarter of a mile as fast as you can, rest for 2 minutes, quarter of a mile 6 times. But before that, you run 2 miles, and after that, you run 2 miles. And I hate it. I still hate it. But now we're doing the high rocks competition, and it's just thing is now it's just like um when you are able to accomplish something that you didn't think you could, you get emotional and it motivates you to be better.
yeah. Now, I so I got it. Definitely, Chief. I agree. So, hey, let me ask you this. Uh, now you said you're gonna do another one. You could blink. You could blink twice if you've been forced to do this. We understand.
No, I'm forcing Logan to do it. We're tagging in, and we're going to do High Rocks. Like I've told everyone, I'm like, guys, let's do a Copper John's meetup in Disney, downtown Disney,
Right.
sometime maybe on Sunday, because the competition is the 12th and 13th, which is
Right.
Friday, Saturday, and then the 14th is the downtown Disney, Copper John's. Everyone meet there, and then my family were doing Disneyland for 3 days after. Since, but I told Logan, I'm like, nope. You're doing it, and he's like, so we're doing it. He's training for it. I'm training for it. It's going to be fun.
So
Nice.
Renee from Black Manor Grooming said, Tyson, you are an inspiration to other small business owners.
Uh, I appreciate it. I have a hard time taking credit. Thank you so much.
Yep.
So, Tyson, yeah, you still work a full-time job, right?
I do. I work at Hill Air Force Base. I am the training coordinator up there. So I help
Wow.
create content and teach their ERP system. So if a plane goes down, how do they build the bill of materials, the routes to make sure it does get fixed, and then I teach them the analytics to make sure that it's being done properly.
Wow. Well, man, that's even more. My hat goes to you, man, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's what I mean. It's like I have people who help me, as employees and all that kind of stuff. And so I pay them and I pay my bills and then I reinvest. Like this Israel thing
Yep.
to be EU certified is not cheap.
Right.
So I reinvest the money that I could be paying myself into the company, and it's to me, it's paying dividends, and it will pay dividends. It's just sometimes it's a little stressful,
Right.
um, but stress builds character if you don't let it hurt you.
Of course. Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. You're
And
definitely right.
it's hurt me a couple times.
But that's how you learn, though.
I've learned that I had to have hard conversations,
Yeah.
and that's the hard conversations sucked, but in the end, it wasn't as hard as I thought. My anxiety was getting to me like, oh, it's going to be horrible, and in the end, it wasn't. Um, but like where you had to let go of people, let go of companies, things like that, where you're just like, and that's hard because you build friendships and relationships with them, and it's just like it's not working out.
Right.
Um, so I had to learn that way. I had to learn how to say no, and that was
Yeah.
one of the hardest things I had to learn.
Um, you talk about anxiety. I suffer from anxiety, not as much, but like if I'll give you an example. My son likes to go here in the town that we live on. We have we got like 4 or 5 parks right within driving distance within a mile, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this one by the lake. Is the whole swim setup is built as a big old pirate ship, right?
Oh, fun.
And my son love it. It's nice. The
That
other ones
is.
are
That's
nice.
nice.
The other ones are nice too, but the problem is it's by the lake, and but it's not a problem. I just didn't know this. So yesterday we went on a Friday. It's the first time we go Friday evening, and on the summer, and of course all the teenagers are there, right? I mean, that's like back in the day, I remember when I was younger and doing dumb things. I used to with the cars and drag racing and burning tires and stuff like that. Nowadays, I'm old. My anxiety goes off to the roof because I'm always thinking a shooting, somebody get hit. I'm always preparing for the unexpected. That goes to I've been driving trucks for 21 years, so I'm always expecting the unexpected, the worst, right? So my wife is with my son, is going down the swing, and I'm just standing there, just looking. I literally look like I'm just going in circles, looking around, just scanning my son where they at, scanning, what's going on, listening. And my wife come over and she asked me what's wrong. I said, like, my anxiety's going off the roof. She asked me why. I said, I don't know. I'm just, expecting the unexpected, right? That's just how it is. A lot of people don't realize how crazy bad
Debilitating.
anxiety. Yes, and you're right. It just destroys you if you let it.
Hmm.
So
So you know what's helped me
what?
is this sounds so stupid. It's not stupid. It doesn't sound stupid. It to me it sounded stupid when I tried it, and then I believe in it now. Um, Close your eyes, listen to music that's almost like you're listening to monk music, like on YouTube, and like chanting music, like you
Right.
would if you were monastery or something like that. And then you just dive deep. You take your breaths. You start to focus on everything. You start focusing on your hands, your feet, and just like you're just starting to let go.
Right.
And then go to anxiety. Name it. You go to anxiety. It could have a face. Like you look at your anxiety and you look at it and you talk to it and it's like, why am I feeling this way? If you and it sounds crazy, if you really do this and you allow yourself to take this on and have it communicate back to you, it's just you, but it talks back to you, you'll figure it out. And then you say, thank you for protecting me. I don't need you anymore. And you just keep doing that. And eventually you don't need it. And you start teaching your body that it's okay.
Right. So
I know it sounds weird. It sounds voodooish, but it works.
no, and it's not weird because in a way, I had dealt to. I try not to let my son see me like that because with everything that he got going on, because the autism and how he thinks, I don't want him to be freaked out, and because dad is freaking out, right? So what helped me, especially if he's around, if I look to him, it's like I change it, right? I put it to the back of my head and just ignore it.
But that's not healthy. And so that's
No,
why I
it's
was
not.
like,
Yeah, you're right.
No, because you think you're hiding it and you're not. I've
Right,
learned that the hard way too. But if you allow you to understand that every feeling, every emotion that we have is there to protect us, you start looking at it different. You're stressed. You're stressed because something in your body is trying to protect you. And
right,
so you have to understand what is trying to protect you and let you know that, hey, it's okay. You don't need it anymore. And stress isn't bad. Stress helps you get crap done.
right. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So these emotions that we hate, that we take medication for, mind you, I take medication. Um, it's they're there to protect us, and they're there because they love us. And so it's just like we have to learn why they're there. Sorry, I'm going into a deep conversation, but this is what this was
no,
meant
no, no.
for.
Listen, man, and
Yeah.
it's not bad. It's good because, like I said, the same way that I thought I was coping with it in a good way. I just realized something that I'm not. Right,
Yeah, you're human, and
right,
everyone is going through something. And I feel for you, man. I'm sorry you have to go through that, but at the same time, I'm excited for you to when you figure it out, how much of a difference it's going to be. You're just gonna
right.
be like, what?
Yeah, no, no, you're right because that's how. I mean, it's honest. That's how we learn.
Mhm.
That's really how we learn. And it's so at the beginning, at the beginning of started doing when I started doing the shows and all that, I was always trying to build a persona, and then I realized that my the chat the community wants a real you. You give them
Yeah,
honest opinions of yourself.
you can only fake yourself for so
Right.
long, and then eventually the real will come out anyway.
Yep,
So might as well just be real.
you're right. Yeah, that is completely true.
Hmm. Agreed.
Yep. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let me ask you something else about Copper Johns. I know that you guys have the scent of the month where everybody builds, come in together uh and and uh and come up with the scent of the month. But besides that, do you have any new scents outside of the scent of the month, or that's just
Okay, so that's a tough question because I have tons of sense, but to make it part of the main line is now a problem.
right? Yeah,
Because everything has a barcode now, and barcodes cost money, and then boxes cost money, and because then all of a sudden you have to buy, like, you get the mold, and that
right,
costs money, and then the printer costs money. It's like everything costs money. To buy the UPC costs money. To get the art costs money, and so that's why the scent of the month is great. Um, and I can always make something mainline, but now that it's just a little bit more difficult. I can do it. I haven't, just for the fact that yeah. But if I do, I'm always going to be replacing something mainline. So like
right.
Melissa's favorites on the rocks. That will go, and I'll bring in maroon bells. I'm just joking,
Yeah,
but that type of thing is that if that makes sense. But they don't. You can't replace a UPC for another UPC. Like you can't use On the Rocks UPC for Maroon Bells. They have to be separate UPCs and all that kind of stuff,
Right.
and they're not cheap.
Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing. You guys are dealing with something new. Is all these tariffs too, you know, and you guys,
And Melissa deals with that. You will get some customers like, I only spent $60, but I had to pay, $120 in taxes. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not on us. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
Wow. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I seen
Yeah.
that on one of the guy from that
I
you
see
guys
too,
have
man.
from Ireland, right? Yeah, that's insane. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's part of
It's what we voted for.
yeah. Well, it's part of what was coming. Should I say?
Yeah.
It was coming to that. So
Well, it'll calm down. It has to.
right,
But I do feel bad for those who are ordering out of country. Like all of us have that.
right,
But what's kind of cool is now that we're EU certified and all that kind of stuff, uh, we have distributors now throughout the European area, and they can just buy there, and
right.
they don't have to stress about it, all that kind of stuff. But like I said, that wasn't cheap either. So
No, and it not only that wasn't cheap. I mean, it's all a whole process. You know what I mean? Uh, Beard, that's all. I appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you. It's just like I said, everything's a process, and and I feel for you company owners because a lot of customers don't realize what the whole process, all the everything you guys have to go through, the whole shipping, buying this, and even after you guys, you know, it's not cheap just to make oil. You know what I mean? And then a lot of companies, because you guys have sometimes because you guys made the decision to go, uh, let's say even $1 higher, they don't realize that okay, it could be a lot higher too. You know?
well, but you got to remember, like this building costs money.
Yeah.
Computer costs money, the power costs money, water costs money, employees cost money, the materials that we use cost money, the labels cost money, bottles cost money, like everything costs money to the point where I'm just like, hey, how's this going to work this month?
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And luckily we've been blessed, but at the same time, it's just like, um, I have contemplated several times raising the pricing. It would
Yeah.
make my life a lot easier, but it wouldn't make your guys' life easier, so I haven't raised it. Um, but I want to,
Right.
but I'm not going to. And so it just is what it is.
Yeah. And so I mean, yeah, it's like I said, we were talking about once on the Monday Mayhem about we were asking between the three of us if we ever decided to if we ever thought about starting making our own oils, and yeah, that's everybody who thinks it's easy. It's not easy.
So it was. I'm not going to lie. I was a little cocky. Maybe that's why everyone says stop being cocky. For the first couple of years, when it was just like no UPCs, no boxes, just like make the product and sell it. Like, oh yeah, this is easy.
Right.
And then it gets difficult. Then business happens, and then you're just like growth happens. And you're like, oh, this is really hard. Like, oh, bookkeeping, oh, taxes, oh, all this kind of stuff. And it's just uh W-2s and workers' comp and
Oh yeah.
insurance and all this kind of stuff just come in. You're just like employees. Luckily, I have amazing employees, but I didn't in the past. And some of the times they're just like, oh, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you gotta work on keep everybody happy in this. So now that you brought that up, how big is your facility? How many employees you have? If you don't mind me asking that.
So I have two. My wife not included, but my wife makes a lot of the butters and balms. And then I have two employees that come in, um, and they'll make the oils, the washes, the conditioners, and do a lot of that stuff and label and seal for me. And so right there, so basically three employees that work here. Then I have. Oh, I thought that was me. My camera usually goes off. Uh, Then I have Melissa who helps me. Like she's the number one. And then I have a couple like Logan. I have him, and then Hunter, and then not Hunter. I used to Philip and Robert and a few others that help me with that kind of stuff. And then I have a company who I am letting go that we talked about that we're bringing shipping back in house,
Right.
and I'm going to hire a couple people to help me with shipping, just because I don't. I haven't appreciated how our shipping has been, how they have treated the customers because you
Right.
guys are important to me. And so I'm like, no, we're going to bring it in house, and I'm just going to hire some people. It won't cost me more. It'll probably cost me less, and and then you guys will get it quicker, and that's important to me. And then also we can have more of the home fill, the touch, the company touch, instead of just like some company just doing it for us.
Right. Um. So how are, I mean, I know that the summers is the summers is the kryptonite to the beard butter.
Yeah.
So how you dealing with that?
Oh, it's easy. We learned that the first year after summer is the glass will heat up, and with the unrefined shea butter, dude, like it hits 75, it's melted, like just is. And so I've created YouTube videos
Right.
to help everyone understand. So Melissa will get emails. I created a blog for it and a YouTube, so she'll just send that to them via link. And then also, when you get an order and you order butter, you'll get a postcard that says, "Hey, don't open it, don't touch it when you get it. Just throw it in the freezer for like 20, 30 minutes. Then take it out. And if it's all grainy, don't worry, it's still good.
Right.
That's just the fatty acids, because fatty acids get harder and solidify quicker than everything else. And so I'm like, you can just melt it down, take a toothpick, stir it, and then throw it back in the freezer for 20, 30 minutes, and it'll be like just brand new again."
You know how many times I made that mistake of as soon as he come in,
Oh,
open
dude,
it.
a lot of people do.
I couldn't wait. I was like, I'm so excited. I couldn't wait. I just open it, and then after I open, I was like, man, I should do this. Put it back.
You know
But
what I think maybe I should do? Maybe I just had an idea, because maybe we just put a sticker and say, "Don't open, put it in the fridge," and just
yeah,
put it
yeah,
right over the lid. So
right,
they would have to break the seal of the sticker in order for them to open it. And I'm like, that's on you, man. That's not on me. I
right.
told you not to do it.
So my other question is, um, you don't have liquid butter, right? Okay.
There's certain things that I'm grateful that other companies have, and I think it's very innovative and it's smart. But I'll never be a me too.
Yeah.
Just to do it, I will always bring stuff that makes sense for me. And I feel like I'm innovative. I bring things in that most people don't have, but not trying to be different, just things that just like this fits Copper Johns,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, and that's being different is good too. Being
Yeah,
yourself.
and like I don't want to have like call revitalizing hair serum. To me, I don't want to have the distinction of beard growth oil.
Right.
I wanted to know that, hey, this is going to help you grow. This is going to help you have the best environment of skin to help your beard grow and your head hair grow, but it's not a magical serum that's going to sprout hair. And so that's why we call the revitalizing hair serum, is because I don't want people to fall for a gimmick,
Right.
because I'm not a gimmick guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and like I say, that's good because you want to be yourself. I mean, the way your whole channel and everything you guys do is because the way you are, how you are, and the your personality, right? You don't want to change that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
So,
I take that as a compliment.
oh no, and it is because you know what? Anybody, what you and Logan do on the videos, the way you guys do it, it's not easy. I know it's not easy because when I do a review on for YouTube before I post it, I think I do like a minimum of 10 takes between. If I depends how big the review is. If it's just one same profile, three different ingredients, I do about 10 takes, and the last one I keep it. And I post them on. Depends. Most of my bloopers, I will post them on YouTube because they're
Yeah.
funny, right? But Sometimes it had take me 10, 15 takes.
Oh, it takes everyone that long. But what's funny is like, so my personal one, when I sit in the car and just talk, I just talk.
Right.
Just like those are everything that I say is things that are on my mind that day that I'm working on. So I'm like, I'm just going to talk about it. And then sometimes I'll sit there for like 10 seconds and think, and so I'll cut out those 10 seconds. But other than that, but you get you like I'm still not good at it. But you get better the more you do, and so just don't stop recording. Just continue being yourself, and one day you're like, dude, I got it, and then all of a sudden you'll just evolve, and you'll continue evolving, and you'll continue getting better, and it's just part of life. Like we just keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. That is true.
It's a talent. It's a talent, and you just have to continue working on that talent.
Right. It's you know, um, it is one of the things you like you say.
Dude, you're muffled or muted or not
Oh
muted, but I
yeah,
can
my bad,
barely
my
hear
bad.
you.
What about now?
Baker, can you hear me or is it just me?
Yeah, it is muffled.
All right, hold on.
It's like you're far away from the microphone.
So why he messes with that, I don't know if you guys can hear, but that's why I shut off my camera.
Right.
There's an ice cream truck,
Oh.
and it's playing creepy music, and that's all I could hear is that creepy music. That we don't have an ice cream truck in where I live,
Huh.
so I'm expecting a killer clown to come through here in a bit
No,
or
but for
something.
real.
So if you see something, warn me for a second, in the back here.
Right, right.
But
I had to
it's
have
like
one of our dummies.
it's like right up at the corner here, and it's just sitting there.
It's a stakeout by a policeman or something.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
weird.
know. It's creepy. I just hear the music,
What
and
are
I'm
you
like,
doing in your house, Baker?
I
Yeah.
know, I don't know what's going on. I closed down the meth lab, but it's freaking me out. Sorry.
Jay, you're weird.
Yeah.
Says I
Yeah,
like
he
clowns.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
funny. That is funny. Um, but no,
Oh,
man, is that better or still the same?
It's still the same. You're still. It seems like you're far away.
Yeah, I think. Right.
let's talk. You're okay.
All right. What about now, Baker?
It's okay.
All right. Yeah, the mic is. I think the battery in the mic just went down.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna send the ice cream truck to the maker's house, whoever that is.
Yeah, he's been on all three of our shows. Like he's been on the Three Amigos, Monday Mayhem, and now mine. So we don't know
Yeah.
who he is. He just a secret admirer.
Maybe he's in the ice cream truck. I don't know. I don't think I'm worthy.
Yeah. So
I
Tyson, do you want to do the last giveaway?
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
We have how many?
The same 20, 23, I think again.
So let's go from 25 to 40.
25 to 40. Okay, what's the giveaway for, Mr. Tyson?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. This has been fun.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Tyson, can you let us know what the giveaway is for this one?
Oh yeah, this is revitalizing hair serum, lavender. So we did the peppermint.
Lavender,
Now we're doing
lavender.
lavender.
Okay,
yeah,
so from
lavender's great.
from
Lavender
20,
It's
legit
just
is my favorite for when I go to bed.
yeah.
right? You said from 22 to what?
25 to 40.
25 to 40,
And then
guys.
you have my number. You can see it, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
25 to 40. Good luck, guys. 25 to 40.
Miles, I am. I haven't had any today. I get 4. I'm on 3.
I got to order biotin gummies.
So obviously I don't make my supplements.
Right.
And I have them on order because I've been out of omegas and stuff like that, but I have to buy 100 or more at a time. And so yeah, it takes a while sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, do you guys not make it? Because
Yeah.
can you just tell me who you buy it for and I'll just buy it from them?
Right. You guys forgot. But people. I don't think people realize how hard it is to make stuff like that. Because my son used to he likes them gummies, the sugar gummies, and we're trying to take the sugar off, right? So I try to buy the stuff to make man. Yeah, no, it's messy. It's a lot, and they don't never come out right. So yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
nobody's
some
got it yet,
things like
guys. So
yeah,
keep
nobody
guessing.
got it. Yep. Come on, guys. 25 to 40, 25 to 40. Nobody had got it yet.
I think they've done everything but that number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go a few more minutes. If not, we gotta choose one is closer, I guess.
That's why I should have just done you want me to do another number and we just do like
It's totally up to you. We're gonna we're gonna
all
uh
right, start over. We'll go from 10 to 20.
okay,
10
10
to
to
20.
20. We're gonna start right
All
now,
right.
10 to 20
Start now.
from num
10 to 20.
yeah, 10 to 20. Let's start again from 10 to 20, guys. Now so I know there's a little delay on it too, so
Yeah, well, how long's the delay? Do you know?
no, I think it's like 3 seconds. There you go. Just started. Uh
Okay.
you guys keep going, keep going.
I swear.
Woo! So how do you like the program you guys use for your show?
I use StreamYard and it's
There you
simple.
There
go.
we go.
Hey, we got it. Congratulations, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, I appreciate it. Uh, you want to tell them how to get it, Tyson?
Yeah, email info@copperjohnsbeard.com and email Melissa your name and your address, your government name, so that it goes right to where it needs to be. And yeah, congratulations, man. It's just revitalizing hair serum lavender.
Congratulations,
Lavender.
Jeff. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Um, yeah, I was contemplating on between Restream and StreamYard. I know Baker used StreamYard.
Yeah.
Um,
I just I use I've been doing YouTube for what 5 years now, and I've always had StreamYard. It's easy. They continue doing updates that kind of help me, and
Yeah.
I have nothing to complain about. I understand it, so I don't need a good change. Is
right.
how I feel.
That's what I was asking Melissa at one point. I was asking her about how it worked because I mean, it's
I
Restream
pay
is
for the
okay,
most expensive one. I
right?
think it's like 400 and something dollars a year. But that allows me to have 10 people on screen at the same time and do a little bit more stuff. I can do the giveaways like that.
Right,
But then, then that way I can have the members come on and when we talk and all that kind of stuff. Uh, but I really enjoy it. Like I've had zero issues with it. I don't know anyone who has had issues with it. Just I think you just do what you prefer. Like
right,
Ken,
Yeah.
he has his stuff is like spot on, but I mean, I don't want to take the time to learn it right now.
right,
And
right.
so it's just like, I like what I like, and I'm going to continue doing it
No, no,
until I have time to
yeah,
do something different.
and just for what I mean, I guess I got to figure out the I know there's a way to figure out the delay a little bit, but for what I'm doing, I mean, it's not completely bad, but I'm always, you're always on the lookout for something better just in case it don't work. I know there's a lot of there's
This is
another
great.
a couple of the shows have had complaints about about Restream that they use Restream and they be having little problems. I haven't seen no
Oh,
updates on it yet, but I guess that's like everything
Yeah,
technical, right?
StreamYard has a live every Sunday, and you can ask him questions if you have any. Like I've asked a few questions because I'm like, hey, why can't we do this?
Right.
And then next thing you know, literally two owners are on there, and then like within a month, it's there. And so they've been really, really good so to work with.
Right. Well, any any final thoughts, Baker?
Sorry, my dogs are going crazy because of this. I don't know. Can you hear this?
Yeah, we go
Hello?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead a little
I
bit.
can't. Hey, that's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead
but
now.
What was
that's
that credit card
the
number?
Yeah.
yeah, exactly right. But yeah, so the ice cream truck's coming down my road now. But yeah, it was great talking to you, Tyson. I'm sorry about my
Oh,
internet problems again. It's I'm trying everything I possibly can. I got to buy a tower, I think, or something. I don't know what I got to do. Um,
I'm grateful that you were here and we got to talk. Just
yeah,
it's
I'm
fun. I
gonna
enjoy
go.
this kind of stuff.
I'm gonna go talk to Elon or something, get Starlink. But it really bugs me, and then it gets me out of my comfort zone. But Tyson, you're great. I love all the products that you're doing. So I look forward to future products and whatever you're working on. I love all the little shorts and stuff like that. It gets me in a good mood when I see you guys together.
Yep.
I appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you.
And yeah, I don't know how you got lucky with Melissa, but wow, man, that was the
Oh,
hire of the
we're
season.
yeah.
Hey, Baker. So what's your shows on Sunday? This Sunday, you want to plug it in?
Yeah, so my show Sunday, what's the crack? I have Scott from Beard of Respect on. He's part of a club, the Renegade Club, and that's basically I kind of bring the other side. I'm not a reviewer and stuff. We do talk about products, but I like just about doing anything. If you know the Irish language, what's the crack basically means what's going on, what's happening, what's the rumors, what's all that. My grandfather used to say that a long time ago, so I kind of adopted it, um, and just we talk about whatever is going on. We're going to talk a little bit about Worlds, how that was and stuff. So
Yeah,
should
that
be a
was
good
fun to
show.
watch all your guys' stuff.
I still don't know. I was talking. I don't know how Mad Viking did it with those live streams. That building is so old. You couldn't get reception in there. The walls were so thick. It was like a bomb shelter, and beautiful, beautiful old building. But I that live streams were crazy. I was watching those when I was downstairs with Kay and Dave.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Tyson. Any last word, sir?
Oh, you too. Thank you so much for an invitation. It was really fun. I am always honored when people ask me. It's this is what I love to do, and so thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here.
Well, brother, it was definitely an honor for us to be for you to be in our show. Um, hey, before we go, I want to play out my video for my sponsor real quick, and then hold on.
Beard Talk with Bishop is sponsored by Leanne Cleaning Solutions LLC. For all you cleaning needs in the Orlando, Florida area, call 585-615-0036.
Yep. Again, Tyson, it was an honor for you to for you to be here and talk about everything that you do, everything you're involved on. Uh, again, when is the podcast again?
So it releases everywhere on Monday and then YouTube Tuesday.
Okay,
Nice.
and then Melissa's show is on Thursday,
Thursdays.
and then your other
I'm
show is
Friday at
on
5. I'm Friday 7 o'clock Eastern, and Melissa is
8
Thursdays
o'clock.
at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
Nice.
again, um, Copper John's the link, you guys know it, is right here. Just in
Want to come
case
say
you
hi?
guys missed it. We appreciate everything you did, everything you do. Thank you for your generosity today, and you're more than welcome. Hopefully, we will have you again soon. And
Dude,
I
whenever you
appreciate
want me, I'm
everything you
there,
did.
man. I appreciate you. I really do. This is fun.
I really appreciate you guys, everybody in the chat. I thank you guys for being here. Um,
Yes.
we'll see you next time, and thank you, sir.
Thank
See you
you.
guys. Thank you.